But shout out to Kamani Ice for this good liquor that you done sent us over. It's very good. It's very, very good. When I tell you, I thought it was already. I thought you blended it.
Right.
I thought you blended it, but it come blended already. It's 2 types of rum, and it's the blended fruit juices. Oh yeah, that was my little commercial I did for y'all just now. How you like that V12?
Yo, but listen, man, we got a
Tell on his shit.
We got a dope special guest, man. Y'all gonna love her. Rah Ali is in the building.
She's definitely in the building.
With her new book, A King and an Ace. I want to know what that's about. You know what I'm saying? We gonna bring her in. Let's go. Where the chairs at, man?
We're gonna bring my girl in right now. But at the end of the day, we need y'all to tune into my girl Rah. She got her book out. It's crazy. 14 chapters of Rah Ali. Are you ready for that? You ain't gotta wonder. Just buy the book. And you'll hear it all, because I heard she let it all out. I don't know. Let's see what's going on with Rah. Rah's in the building. Don't forget, if y'all want to speak to Rah, y'all want to call in, call 917-482-4477 and tune, or you can log in at livehiphopdaily.tv to see what's going on, to hear what's going on with Rah Ali.
That's Rah. What's going on?
Hi, how are you?
Wow, how you doing?
Good.
Good. So we promoting the book. When the book drops?
It actually did already. It dropped in May. Yeah.
Go get it tonight. Amazon, Kindle.
I told you her book was out already.
It's on Kindle, Barnes and Nobles.
Any online iPad, Kindle, Android, Amazon. Just log in, get that, and you could definitely buy it Amazon. I'm a physical person. I like to have the book in my hand.
Well, you can go on Barnes and Nobles.
Or you can go on Barnes and Nobles and get it. Yes, because I like to have the book in my hand. I like to hold the book. The book is cute too. Rah's on the book. You ain't gonna get this effect on E.
So talk to us about the name of the book.
It's a fiction novel. First off, I want to start by saying that the character, her name is Mia, and she's kind of caught in a love triangle between the man of her dreams, and then he goes away to the feds, and she meets another guy, and she kind of gets caught up in a little bit of a situation. Right. So it's a combination of some real life experiences mixed with some other people's experiences, mixed with my imagination. And
experiences.
She was literally saying my experiences. She was like other people's experiences, imagination. But it's kind of cool. I mean. So what inspired you to write this book?
I love urban street novels. I grew up reading them. You know, it's kind of something that we all can relate to, being from New York.
That's right.
And
true to the game.
Yeah, exactly. So I felt like it'd be entertaining, and people always want to know a lot of my personal business, since I'm somewhat private. So I figured I'd give them something to kind of like not be too sure about.
Right.
Yeah.
So you keep the inquiring minds wondering.
Yeah.
So you was just like one day you had your laptop. You was like, you know what? Let me get busy. Let me get down to.
Well, I kind of wrote things as like since I would say in my early to mid 20s, I kind of wrote things out as I witnessed them, or some small things here and there as they happened to me.
Okay, all right, good. Now it happened to you. All right,
she keep thinking like the small things, little things.
Like there's little things that my character can relate to. Like she has a shoe store and things like that. So obviously that relates to me in some shape or form. Right. So I kind of recorded those things as they kind of happened.
Right. So is this some emotional experience? This is your first book. Mm-hmm. I know, like you said, some of the things you experienced, some of the things you've seen. Like, did you get like emotional, like writing this book? Like,
well, Mia, the character in the book, she actually had a friend that was killed when she was young, her best friend, which kind of was the result of why she acted the way she acted in certain circumstances. Right. So I kind of put my personal experience into that character. So that part was emotional. Everything else, me, is kind of just pretty much a thug. So.
Sounds about right. Sounds about right.
As we've seen on the show, but that's not her.
Right. Rah's a thug.
Yeah.
Rah's a thug.
All right. So our fans and our listeners want to know what's the current state of the relationship with Tahiri and stuff like that. If you could get into that.
People want to know what's the real reason you and Tahiri, your friendship kind of like
went down
crumbled
south.
And went down.
Well, obviously it's an hour show, and so you don't get to see every single thing that happens. The thing that was most surprising to me was that she kind of pretended as if that was a shocker to her, as if that was the first time we ever had that conversation, and that I just came out of left wing and said, you need to just you need to not have your ass out of nowhere for more airtime.
Yeah.
My life is pretty thorough, so if I wanted more airtime, I could just display all my real shit, and I take over the show. So I'm not interested in just doing anything and selling my soul for a few minutes of fame. That was a conversation that we had several times, and the whole conversation was cut down. So the whole argument was not just about her modeling. It was not about that. That was just one of the many things that we were conversing about. Just that the friendship was one-sided. And that it wasn't give and take. And I think friendships, just like relationships, are supposed to be give and take. Right. I'm not here to be your therapist. You don't pay me by the hour. So when I call you, you should be able to be there for me the same way I'm there for you. Right. And it wasn't ever like that. And even her sisters, she has 7 sisters, and no one really knows that. They think that it's just her, and they see her mend her relationship with one sister, but they don't understand that there's a whole boatload of them bitches, and none of them fuck with her.
Right or wrong?
I'm close to family, so I already know. Lexi, shout out to Lexi Jeannie.
Yeah. So
you only named 2, but go ahead.
But anyway, it's too many of them. You know, Spanish people is a bunch of y'all.
Yeah,
y'all roll deep, so I can't remember all the sisters' names. Right. I haven't even met them all, but anyway, ultimately, when you have the common denominator, someone who you never ever see with friends. If you look at my Instagram, you see bad bitches everywhere.
Right.
People say things like, "This bitch casts for friends." She's holding a casting. I love beautiful women. I love smart women. I love ambitious women. I'm not someone who's a hater by any means. Right. And it was a conversation that was cut down. And so you understand what you're signing up for when you're doing the show. You understand that's just what it is. So you take your check, and you just understand that some people will agree with you sometimes, and sometimes they won't. So at this current moment, we aren't friends at all. And, it's okay.
Right. Drink a tea. Have some tea.
It's okay. Some tea. But I don't wish any harm on her. It's not one of those situations where it's like a person that I have beef with. Right. It's not like that. I think that once you're somebody's friend, if the friendship goes left, then you just leave it as that. They don't turn into an enemy that you want harm to be done to them. Right. It's just she's doing what she's doing with her life, and I'm doing what I'm doing, and I wish her the best.
How have like your fans and stuff? I mean, when you first came on the show, you came on being Tahiri's friend, and then you made your own mark on the show. But being that you and Tahiri aren't friends anymore, how are the fans? How are they receptive to you now? Like, are you losing fans? Are you losing people?
Honestly, I can't. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I've lost fans. I think people always voice their opinions no matter what, and it surprises me how much they care. Right. And I'm happy that they care. Right. So even when they're like, bitch, no, you didn't say that to her. You just want to look like her. I'm like, but you can. It's nothing but 3,000. You just go to DR, you get it done, and you just keep it moving. It's not a goal that's unobtainable. That's like it's not like it's something I'm like, God damn it, I got to go back to school for another 10 years and get that degree, or I got to write a hit song and get this Grammy. That's not a unobtainable goal. So even when they say that, I'm still happy that they know me, and which just gives me an opportunity to say, log on to Amazon.com and get my new book, The King of Ace, and maybe you'll hear.
What I think too as well is like, I think a lot of people expect you to be like a yes person, like to always be like, that's hot.
Yes.
And then when you give them the truth, it's like they never heard the truth before, so they're not receptive to it, so they be like,
right. And the thing about it is that I wasn't saying anything that was negative. All I was saying is this: if you notice this, there's a huge movement of video models and urban models right now. Correct. Really, nobody wants to work no more at all. Everybody even wants to be a rapper or a video model of some sort. All I was saying is that you've been in the game for a long time, and you're ready to settle down. It's not like she's not ready to settle down. Right. You're ready to settle down. Maybe put the cheeks away. Maybe it'll help out. That's all I was saying. I wasn't saying anything that was bad. It's not like I was giving her bad advice. I wasn't saying anything.
And you feel like she been doing that, like this. What
you did it. Now, you conquered it.
What everybody doing now, you been did that. Everybody know about Tahiri. Like you been there and done that.
Your body is banging. You did all the covers. You already did.
And maybe the market is not the same for it. Like since
it's changed,
everybody's doing it. Like what I'm saying. Like there's 1,000 rappers. Everything different. Everything changes. Yeah. So maybe maybe
it's time to move on.
It's time for her to write a book.
Right. Exactly. And maybe even write a book. I got a little bit more advice. Maybe write a book on how to come into this industry and not be maybe linked to different people and get your money and get out. There's nothing wrong with teaching people from your experiences.
Rah is always good with helping people because you definitely have the seminars going on because Rah's the shoe lady.
Yes.
You know, she has the shoe boutique stuff going on.
Yes.
And she has these seminars that she go out and you teach people about how to,
how to open a business, how to get into the shoe business. I give them contacts, everything. So
everything you see on Love and Hip Hop Rah is not a bad girl. This is my girl.
But if you think I'm a bad person, then that's just fine.
That's all right.
I'm okay with that.
That is good. That is good.
I mean,
right?
read about it in the book because I swear I see that stuff.
Why is everyone saying that?
What they say?
On the reviews,
First
a lot
of all,
of people are saying
this book.
A lot of people are saying that it's me. I don't know.
She's on the cover. She's on the cover.
V12,
all the other books, V12 all the other books, they wasn't on the cover. The author wasn't on the cover.
That's because the person. No. The reason is because the person wasn't a public figure in some shape or form, and so that helps when people recognize the person. Oh, I know her.
Okay. Her marketing strategies is up.
And you know what I mean? That's just that's the reason. But everyone keeps saying I think that Mia is Rah, and they're writing that in the previews and things like that. That's Mia. And
that's Mia.
Listen, with all the stuff that you got going on, like with the book and the boutique, like how is it managing like your marriage?
Well, I've been a businesswoman since I opened my first shoe store when I was 23 years old. So I've been doing this for a while. And it's just what I do, juggling businesses and just trying to do what everyone else is doing, just be successful.
Okay, that's dope. Make sure you go cop the book, man.